If you visit the Goethe-Institut libraries in Montreal or Toronto, you'll find a wonderful variety of books, magazines, newspapers, audio, and videos on German culture, in German, English, and French, all available to borrow. And now we are pleased to offer virtual lending from our e-library, also known as Onleihe, a new word for a new concept combining online with Ausleihe, which means library circulation. If your primary residence is in Canada, you can register with us and download German-language ebooks, audio, and video files, and electronic newspapers and periodicals. Our material is accessible from any location, at any hour of the day or night. Signing up is simple, but there are a few different steps to follow, so we'll walk you through them. First, you'll need to make sure that the devices you wish to use are compatible. Unfortunately, at this time we are unable to lend books for Kindles, and the use of Linux-powered devices is very limited. Apple products, such as MacBooks, iPhones, and iPads, can only support ebook downloads in the PDF or EPUB formats. The e-library isn't yet set up to download audio or video files onto Apple products. There are Onleihe apps available for iPhones and iPads, as well as for Android-powered devices, to aid in downloading onto mobile devices. Most PCs using up-to-date operating systems will be fine. Your e-reader or tablet will need to be compatible with Adobe Digital Editions in order to support PDF and EPUB formats. Audio devices should support WMA format, and video devices need to support WMV format. You can check out the minimum technical requirements for e-library use here on our specifications page. Please note that the apps are only to download material. In order to read on your phone, you'll need a separate e-reader app, such as Bluefire or Overdrive Media Console. You should also have the most current versions of Adobe Reader, Adobe Digital Editions, and Windows Media Player installed on your computer. You can find the Adobe software here and here. Make sure you set up your free Adobe ID. You can find the Windows Media Player here. And don't worry if you've forgotten where to get them. The Onleihe has these links on every page. Next, you'll need to register with our e-library. Fill out the application form, which you can access through the Onleihe link on the Goethe-Institut's library page, and then click Send Application at the bottom of the page. We ask that you pay a yearly membership fee of $10. You can do this at the bottom of the applications page using PayPal. You can also pay in person at the Goethe-Institut libraries in Montreal or Toronto. When we've received your registration and verified the payment, we'll send you an email with your registration code. Once you have your code, it's time to register with the Goethe-Institut itself. In addition to the library, this will give you access to newsletters about German cultural events all over the world, German language courses, and German-speaking communities of interest. Fill in your information and create a password, and click the Send button. The system will send you a confirmation email with a link to log in. Follow that link, re-enter your email and password, and you're now a member of MyGoethe. Next, click on the button that says My e-library at the bottom of the menu on the left-hand side. It will take you to the Onleihe's activation page, where you should enter the activation code that was sent to you. Once you click Send, you will belong to the Goethe-Institut's e-library. Congratulations! To begin looking through the e-library, you can either follow the link at the bottom of the page or go straight to the Welcome page. You might want to bookmark the address. Once you're there, click on the button at the top for My Account. The site will ask you for authentication one more time, using the email address and password you assigned when creating your MyGoethe account, and then you can start browsing. You'll be able to look through all the ebooks, e-papers, audio, and video available. You can browse by media type, find material for children or young adults, or check out the Onleihe's newest acquisitions. You can read current issues of Der Spiegel and Die Zeit to keep in touch with what's going on in Germany. If you're not yet a German speaker, there are some excellent books to help you learn, such as the Langenscheidt Kurzgrammatik Deutsch series. And if you're working on your language skills, the Duden guides are a great resource for improving. You can download samples to help you decide, and when you find something you want to check out, click on the button to place it in your library basket. You then have the option to keep browsing or check your title out. Items will stay in the basket for 30 minutes. When you're ready to check out, choose your download format and click on Borrow Now. You can then download it onto your computer or device, and you're done. Ebooks can be checked out for 14 days, video and audio for 7 days, e-magazines for 1 day at a time, and e-newspapers for 1 to 2 hours, depending on the paper. After that time, the item will disappear from your list of available files. No need to remember to return it, and no overdue fines. Of course, it's always nice to have an excuse for a trip to Montreal or Toronto. But if you can't get there, don't worry. You have the online at your service, ready to provide you with an entire library's worth of material. If you have any questions, you can contact the Goethe-Institut in Montreal at bib@montreal.goethe.org or in Toronto at library@toronto.goethe.org, and we'll be happy to help you.